Well, always nice to welcome Raw Chef Jane back to our studio kitchen. Great to see you again.
Well, thank you. It's really nice to be here.
And today you're kind of baby stepping into fall with a recipe that kind of warms our body and soul.
Yes. Well, you have to understand, Amy and I had the same birthday, and this year I wasn't on the show on our birthday or really near it, and I usually make her favorite dish on our birthday every year,
which is the cauliflower couscous.
But today I'm using cauliflower, but we're making something a little more warming because we're going to use some curry in it. And the weather is starting to change. It's getting a little cooler outside. The evenings are cooler, so it's kind of nice sometimes to have something that's going to be a little warming for you in the fall and winter seasons. So what I have here, as if I were making cauliflower couscous, I have the cauliflower in a dish. Now you can buy this, you can buy this in the supermarket already prepared. So don't tell me you don't have time to do this, okay? Because I will not buy that excuse. No excuses anymore to eat healthy.
Lots of shortcuts.
Yeah, exactly. I prefer to buy a whole head of cauliflower and put it into my food processor and pulse it. Actually, you could do that with the pieces too, the one that's already cut up, and just get it a little finer if you wanted to from the supermarket. I just like it a little bit finer and a little less chewy.
Okay.
So that's what I've done here. I've already added some salt and pepper into this. Now, I'm just going to set this aside for a second because what we're going to work on now is the sauce that goes over this, okay? Now, we're going to take about 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And the reason that I'm making this sauce separately is because I want the flavors in the sauce to meld together nicely. Okay? I don't want to have pockets of flavor in there. If I put the ingredients all in separately, you always run the risk of having a little more of something in one spot. This way, all of this gets to be together, blended together, and it should be evenly distributed. Now I have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and this is the apple cider vinegar that you can buy in, I usually buy it actually in Food City, and it's a raw apple cider, raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar.
I have that same one at home, and I love it. And this is like the basis to most of my salad dressings.
Yeah, and it can be, absolutely. You could use this as a salad dressing, no problem. Then I'm going to take about another tablespoon of agave nectar.
Ooh.
Okay, this is raw agave nectar because we just want a little bit of sweetness in that. I'll get that later. That's dripping. Now, I'm going to take an onion. Actually, what I'm going to do is I chopped up a little red onion from our garden. I still have a few onions left from our garden. Yeah, and I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to let Amy stir this a little bit, if you would be so kind, as we're doing this. And I'm also going to put a little bit of cilantro in here as well. So I'm going to let you stir that up while I continue making the sauce.
These are pretty colors.
It is. Well, purple. Yes, your food should be pretty. If it doesn't look good, are you going to want to eat it? No. Okay, so we have our extra virgin olive oil. We have our salt and pepper that I've already put into the cauliflower, okay? We have our apple cider vinegar and our agave nectar. Now what I'm going to take now is a little bit of cumin. I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of cumin.
A lot of health benefits.
Oh, yeah, hello. And I'm going to use...
So cute.
Well,
hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to put on, this is curry. Now, I have a lot of different kinds of curry, okay? And I was debating about whether or not I should be using Thai red curry today or just regular curry that you can really generically buy. And I'm just using a generic curry, okay? And that's about it. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of cinnamon. Not a lot because cinnamon can be overpowering. And I have a few other things. I'm going to grate some garlic and a little bit of ginger, and that's going to go into the sauce. Then we're going to put the sauce on to our cauliflower.
All right. Well, we'll come back and finish this up. RawChefJane.com for more information. Great to have you.
Thank you.